sometimes redesigning characters is good.
It helps them adapt to the modern times, and as a wise person once said, nothing stays the same forever. And when there's really good redesigns, there's also redesigns that make you question what the hell the character artists were thinking. Why the hell these companies approve these shittier versions of these iconic characters?
Hi, I'm Berto, and today we're gonna look through some of the weirdest redesigns of iconic characters. I actually remember seeing the original trailer for his movie, and I remember not liking it. For one reason.
Sonic has had a history of weird redesigns over the years, like the American version's a classic design, or the Sonic Boom redesign. Out of both of these designs, this one beats them both out for the worst Sonic redesign to date. In March of 2019, this teaser image for the Sonic movie released. And it had Sonic looking weird. And then what makes it even worse is the trailer.
Gotta go fast.
This trailer made everyone angry, the Sonic fanbase especially.
To his weird human-like teeth and his muscular figure. And also not to forget Gangster's Paradise playing in the trailer.
Eventually, the director of the film, Jeff Fowler, saw the criticisms and stated on Twitter that him, Sega, and Paramount will work very hard to redesign the character.
With some help from Tyson Hess from the IDW Comics and the Sonic short animations on YouTube, along with delaying the film from November 2019 to Valentine's Day 2020, this version of Sonic has came to be. As for the film itself, it was well received by fans. As for critics, it was a mixed response.
Due to the first film's success, Paramount gave the green light for more Sonic sequels and a spin-off starring Idris Elba's version of Knuckles in the works.
I feel like one of the reasons why the movie did so well was mainly because Sonic no longer looked like a mutated Smurf. Speaking of Sonic, unfortunately, Knuckles is also a victim of weird redesigns. Sonic Boom franchise is infamous for almost killing the Sonic series for a second time.
Sonic, come back to me, to us.
Yeah, Alice Mark and Splash Dash have videos on their channels that go more into detail on this topic of Sonic Boom. But right now, all I want to do is talk about Knuckles.
You can say anything about Sonic's design in the show. Like, I don't care that they stretched him out and colored his arms.
You're pure evil. Why are you coloring my arms?
I don't know what the hell they were smoking at Big Red Button, but Knuckles, I'm sorry. He's just not it. He made him taller and buffer, which honestly looks a bit weird. They probably did this because he's one of the strongest Sonic characters of all time. Yeah, because that's definitely the reason.
Come, my lady. But it'll never look as lovely as its owner. A pillow for my maiden fair?
And because it's Sonic Boom, they gave him sports tape. Because it's freaking sports tape. Design is weird. Really weird. Along with this, in the Sonic Boom show, they made Knuckles stupid. And I mean really, really stupid.
And if you need me to do my own stunts, I also have a Knuckles costume. Look at you! Who's Earl? What's an orchid? There's a lot of people waiting. You'll have to take a number. Whoa, I sound like a fortune cookie. You only think I'm not in much condition to... whatever you said. Neat! I'm all tall and stuff!
Yeah, it also didn't help that Pontiac and Graph at this point made Knuckles a jealous prick when Sonic Boom was a thing. Honestly, the design always makes me think of the Master Emerald steroids meme from when the show came out. I actually won't be surprised if that's how Knuckles got so buff.
And here's the gift wrapping.
Really? Michael Bay? I'll try to get over this because, well, this happened many years ago.
Like Sonic and Knuckles, the Turtles in the Half Shell also went through a bunch of redesigns. Some for better, or for worse.
Let's kick some shell!
Yikes. Sometimes I forget this crap happened. For the Michael Bay version of the Turtles, they pretty much did the same thing that they did to Knuckles and Sonic Boom. Steroids. Fucking steroids.
Again, it's just a theory.
This version of the Turtles looked like they would eat Megan Fox's April O'Neil instead of trying to help her.
It's just a mask. See? Don't freak out.
All the other incarnations, yes, even Next Mutation, had some charm in their designs, which makes you wonder how this happens. And like the Sonic movie, they also had an even creepier, weirder old design on top of this already creepy redesign. Originally, the Turtles are going to be aliens from another dimension, along with Shredder originally being a colonel, cause why the fuck not? To be honest, I'm glad they reworked the film and redesigned the Turtles. I just wish they weren't so freaking tall!
Mega Man has went through a lot of redesigns, but these three in particular are the weirdest.
First, I'm gonna talk about Fully Charged because it's the most recent out of the three. Anyways, Mega Man Fully Charged is an animated children's show created by Man of Action, best known for creating hits like Ben 10, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Big Hero 6. And it was animated by DHX Media, which later became Wild Brain. What kind of name is Wild Brain? This show is about Akai Light, aka Mega Man.
Wait a minute, Akai Light? But to be honest, Waka Light does sound more like a beer brand that Dwayne Johnson would start.
So follows Akai Light, aka Mega Man, an advanced robot who goes to school because why not? He goes to Silicon City, a futuristic city where robots and humans live in peace. Because this is a Mega Man show, the evil robots from the games appear and they're just as fugly as Mega Man.
It ain't one dude, it's all humans.
Mega Man and all the other characters in this show look like stupid children's toys. Mainly because they made this damn show to sell fucking toys! Like yeah, Sonic Boom also has toys, but the show was actually good. But this show, on the other hand,
no time for showboating. That human needs help.
I ain't no fry cook. I'm Fireman.
not only that it's terrible, it's also boring, really boring. It's hard to watch mainly because of Mega Man's voice. He sounds really annoying.
Bit hot up here, huh? I can't Mega Bust when I'm replicating. Blue streak? That's not bad.
And then there's Mega Mini, the robot that lives in Mega Man's head. No, I'm not kidding. He lives in this kid's head.
The only name that works is Mega Mini and the Blues. Where's your hoses? We're under attack!
He's just as annoying as Mega Man. Like, hell, these two bitches are the only reason I can't even sit through the first episode. God bless, this was canceled after one season.
Adbots is not a spectator sport. You need to be more...
Now let's talk about the Captain N version of Mega Man. He looks like a baby.
That's all I have to say, he just looks like a baby.
What makes this version of Mega Man even weirder is his voice. Like Fully Charged, for some reason, Geek Entertainment wanted to make Mega Man's voice really annoying.
A pleasure to serve you, your worship. There's no time to waste. I hate my birthday. You get a low score for this. We've got to mega move it.
To be honest, some of the other characters in this show are just as weird looking, but Mega Man especially just looks weird.
Mega wow! That's just what I...
As for this next part, it's the creepiest part of like this entire section. Like I'm giving you a warning to look away. 3, 2, 1.
This is my destiny.
Yeah, it's the American box art version of Mega Man. Apparently, forgive my pronunciation for this. Apparently, excuse my pronunciation, Kaji Ifune wanted this version of Mega Man in the game Street Fighter X Tekken because they wanted to do something original and they ended up going with this version. Yeah, Mega Man is a victim of tons of weird redesigns. Hopefully, he doesn't get redesigned again like this, because to be honest, after staring at these three, I feel like puking out my breakfast. Like, I'm sorry.
This was just sick. Whoever decided to make Bob the Builder look realistic is probably gonna go to hell for their crimes against humanity.
Bob the Builder 2015 is a reboot of the classic stop-motion show Bob the Builder created by Hit Entertainment. To be honest, it would be hard to imitate the classic stop-motion style in CG, especially with the kind of budget they were going for. So they end up making them realistic humans. Also forgot to mention, the machines and stuff, they look more simplified than ever, but to be honest, they're not the worst part. Bob is the worst part. Along with some new characters and a new voice cast, the show is supposed to be like the Blue's Clues revival. Blue's Clues and You. One of the reasons why the show was made was to introduce a new generation to the iconic Bob the Builder. But they didn't do it right. But as for Blue, they mainly kept what made him iconic. They pretty much didn't really change all that much, but all they did was just change the fact that he's now in CG rather than in 2D. As for Bob, they obviously didn't have the budget, so it just makes Bob and friends end up looking like a bunch of generic toys. Cause that's one of the other reasons this show exists. However, due to lack of viewers and negative reviews, the show was canceled after its 3rd series. Also, for some context, I forgot to mention that this is a British show. Just goes to show, sometimes some things are just best left dead. Can we fix it? No, we can't. Like Sonic and Mega Man, Pacman doesn't really have that many redesigns. Originally, Pac was just a circle, but he had a pizza slice taken out of it. Then he looked like the guy from the Redesigns commercials, and for a while he looked like this for the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
That's me.
And as of right now, he looks like this.
To be honest, I like this version of Pacman.
You can definitely tell this design was influenced by retro cartoon characters like Mickey Mouse and Felix the Cat. Its retro influence is one of the reasons why people like the design. But, as they say, what if? What if the people who designed Mega Man and Mega Man Fully Charged designed him instead of
Toru Iwatani and Tadashi Yamashita?
Well, that's what the people behind Pacman and Ghostly Avengers said.
Looking for me?
All new power-ups.
Gastronomus Destructimundo!
And his appetite is stronger than ever.
Yada yada whatever.
All new Pacman and the Ghostly Adventures premieres Monday, June 9th on Disney XD.
Pacman and Ghostly Adventures was an animated children's show produced by Bandai Namco Entertainment in Japan and by 41 Entertainment International. This show is about a young Pac-Man in high school. Cause yeah, that's so original. Accidentally unleashing ghosts by opening a gate to the Neverworld, aka the show's version of hell. Other than Pac-Man looking like a humanoid ping pong ball, this show is a bit weirder than the games. In the show, the ghosts, Pinky, Blinky, Inky, and Clyde are his friends.
I happen to know that I taste delicious.
Wow, what an organic thing to happen, and not the writer's poorly disguised fetish.
Which is a bit weird, considering the fact that they also work for the main bad guy of the show. Plus, Pac-Man has 2 new friends, like the Lost Pepper of Quaglehorn's weird cousin, and Pac-Man dressed as an emo girl. Yeah, that's what I really thought the writers were thinking. They were faking a Machine Gun Kelly to
Faker!
Stop letting this guy make music, please.
To be honest, as a kid, I remembered watching this show, then I stopped watching because I honestly thought the show was a bit too weird. Looking back, I do not regret that decision.
To be honest, Pac-Man just looks weird with blue eyes and Converse. I feel like they did this so they can make Pac-Man look younger, but it just makes him look weird. Ugh.
The only good thing about this show is its theme song. And also this clip. I have no idea why, but this clip just always makes me laugh.
Oh man, I'm a meme!
Teen Titans Go is pretty much Teen Titans, but for babies.
Whoa, that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty much Butts, Waffles, and Robin is short because this show likes to shit on Robin. Like seriously, this show really likes to shit on Robin.
Your They're here, man.
They are just on the other side of the door.
Your baby is coming!
April Fools!
Emotional damage!
I don't know what they were thinking when they were making the show redesigning the characters. The Titans look like dumbed-down parodies of themselves, especially Robin. Robin's hair in this art style makes him look like Sonic, but if he was a little shit.
Metreon Zin! Emergency! No time to explain! Come on, get the car!
Peace.
Never! Guys! Emergency! Car! Go! No!
Please?
Sorry, but there's nothing you can say to make us give up kicking butt.
Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away, please feel free.
Shut up!
Wow. I wonder why they did this. The show itself's okay. At least the Titans know they are shit and that they suck.
That looks like us, but better.
I used to be so much cooler.
Hell, they even meet the original Teen Titans, and even they think they're shit.
When I first met you, I thought you were weird and annoying. And you are.
To be honest, I don't know that much about the Thundercats, but I did watch promos for the 2011 Thundercats reboot, and I wish I saw that version, because the version that I had to sit through wasn't badass. This one was.
Alright, Burbelows, you're no match for the sting of my dull plastic blade. Back for more, eh?
It's Teen Titans Go, but with cats. Apparently the premise, if you can call it that, the Wildcats barely escaped the sudden destruction of the home world. Thundercatura. That's literally the name. I don't know why, but that's the name. Only to crash land on a mysterious, exotic planet called Third Earth. Lionel, the new appointed lord of the Thundercats, attempts to lead the team as they make this planet their new home. A bizarre host of creatures and villains that stand in their way, including the evil Mamura, Third Earth's wicked ruler, who will let nothing, including the Thundercats, stop his tyrannical I have no idea how to say that word. A tyrannical reign over the planet. I just had to find the premise of Wikipedia because, well, that the cats barely do anything. It's pretty much Teen Titans Go, but the cats are a bunch of idiots. Especially Lionel, who's supposed to be the leader of the group, basically made him a worse version of Robin.
But Tigra, sharing is good.
I love you.
I feel like they watched Gravity Falls and decided to make the Thundercats look like that. But if they were drawn by teenagers in a high school art class who've barely seen the sun in weeks. Due to negative backlash from both fans and critics, the show only lasted one season, which is for the best. Like, when you make a show that's somehow worse than Teen Titans Go, that's how you know you did something wrong.
Being a leader is hard.
After Crash's breakout success on the PS1 with the first 3 games in the series, the developers at Naughty Dog wanted to continue making games with Sony for the at the time new console, the PS2, and not be constrained by Universal Interactive, the people who own the rights to the character Crash Bandicoot. So after Crash Team Racing, Universal went to the developers Traveler's Tales, best known for the Lego games, and Vicarious Visions, who did some Skylanders games and the B-movie game?
Yeah, that was a thing. Apparently, Vicarious Visions made the B-movie game.
To make games for them instead of Naughty Dog. And these games were...
Where am I? What is this?
Weird, but the real weirdness doesn't come until the folks at Razzgo Entertainment were like, what if Crash had tattoos?
Now let's go home and eat pancakes! Pancakes!
He can talk?
Yeah, the Radical Entertainment version of Crash looks like Vanderwalk Johnson, but if he was in Zootopia. He also made him smaller, skinnier, and gave him Converse. At least I now know how the Ghostly Adventures crew got the idea of giving Pacman Converse from.
Anyways, this design of Crash was used in the games Crash of Titans and Crash Minor Mutants. Both games are really weird in their own right, plus they feature a open world WoWer gameplay style, which didn't really set well fans.
Yeah, there were some attempts to revive the Crash Bandicoot franchise after the mess that the evil Radical Entertainment made. Fortunately, in 2016, Crash was added into Skylanders Imagineers. Then the next year, Crash Insane Trilogy released, reviving the series from its 6-year-long death. This Crash new WoW design taking some influence from the old one, ultimately putting the Radical Entertainment version of Crash to rest. Like Bob the Builder, Thomas also went through a weird CG redesign. But that's not the one I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about one that's way weirder. I'm talking about the 2021 2D redesign.
I'm gonna
He looks like a freaking baby toy. Fuck!
I think this version of Thomas just looks too cute. It's like seeing a realistic baby doll, and then you realize that that's not an actual baby.
This version of Thomas just doesn't look right. Hell, even the freaking children agree, with parents sharing their frustrations on Twitter. To be honest, they should have stuck with the CG redesign. Yeah, sure, it's boring, but it's not like this mess of a redesign. The Looney Tunes are one of many classic, beloved cartoon characters, like Mickey Mouse, Cat, and Tom and Jerry. But in the 2000s, they went through a weird phase. Hell, this was the decade that brought us the baby Looney Tunes.
Hey, Granny! How about
To the popularity of shows like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, American Dragon Long, The Last Airbender, and Samurai Jack, Warner Bros. Animation wanted to make a Looney Tunes action show.
That sounds weird.
Lunatics Unleashed, not to be confused with the fan favorite Sonic game, Sonic Unleashed, in the year 2772, as meteor strikes the planet of Agnitropolis? That's just a weird name for a planet, like Agnitropolis. I honestly don't even know anymore. As meteor strikes the planet of Agnitropolis that gives the main character superpowers. This all sounds like a fever dream that a studio executive had while watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And after watching it, it feels like a fever dream. To be honest, if you want to watch a weird Looney Tunes show from the 2000s, watch Baby Looney Tunes. Yeah, sure, it may be a bit weird because it's Looney Tunes but as babies. But hey, at least the Looney Tunes aren't a bunch of freaking superheroes.
Bought yourself a one-way ticket.
And lastly, we got one of the weirdest redesigns of all time. Hell, even weirder than the freaking Lunatics. Like Sonic, Mega Man, and the TMNT, Disney's iconic mouse went through lots of redesigns. And the one I'm talking about is Mickey Go Local. Version of Mickey and his pals look weird. Imagine the 3D designs, but in 2D, but mixed in with the style of the new Mickey Mouse shorts. And you get this.
What were they thinking?
Well, this version of Mickey originates from Disney Channel Asia, with it being influenced by the 2013 series. And it shows. These shorts are pretty much Mickey and friends doing random stuff in Southeast Asia. And honestly, I think these shorts are kinda okay, but the characters look like bootleg versions of their main counterparts. I feel like one of the reasons could be the budget or just to give it a unique style, and it had to be a unique style.
Thank you guys for watching this video. This was actually really fun to make and also really painful to sit through and research. Make sure to subscribe and like because, well, I tortured myself just sitting through these weird ass redesigns. I don't think I'm gonna sleep in weeks because of this. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Oh.